Against an angle 4, there's a variety of ways that you can counter, and I'm going to demonstrate a few. The first, once again, we just meet the weapon hand. He strikes, meet. The important thing here is timing. As soon as the person attacks, you read the body, I triangulate, and I strike the hand. Again, go to the wrist, attack the Golgi tendon. Okay. Okay, switch. The strike here, ideally, what I would like to do is try to disarm by striking. However, that may not always be the case, so I might have to follow up. Okay. Okay, meet. Okay. That's just the basic way to deal with it. If you're not interested in closing the gap and you want to strike and quickly move away, you can always try to strike the arm. Okay. Secondly, he strikes. Depending on my timing, I pass the weapon hand. Okay. Again, attacking the wrist, or attacking the radial nerve, attacking the bicep. Okay. Okay. Last time. Switch. Okay, that's good. Okay, so either you meet or you pass. Okay. A third way to counter against a number 4 angle of attack is what we refer to as just a low wing. Strikes. Okay, I drop in this position. Okay, again. Okay. If you notice, in this case, my palm is up, and where in the other cases my palm was down. One of the reasons that I position my palm up is so if I choose to go into a lock, okay, or disarm. Okay. Last time. Switch. Okay. And again, I'm blocking the stick at this point, but if I choose to, I can go right on the arm, on the hand, okay, or switch by placing my weapon higher. Okay. Now my block becomes offensive and it becomes a strike. Try that one more time from this angle, okay, in this position, as opposed to on the weapon. Okay. The last movement that we're going to show you against an angle 4 is what we refer to as a drop stick. Okay. Again, person strikes, you just drop straight down, in committed attack, coming in. Okay. What's very important when you execute this movement is that you bring your weapon up so that even if my timing's off, I still have a chance to defend myself. Whereas if I bring it around, okay, I may miss. Okay. So from here, crosses the body straight down. Stepping straight back in this case, and dropping my weight. Okay. Those are just some basic ways to deal with an angle 4. Okay. Now moving right along to angle 5. Okay. Angle 5 is just a straight thrust to the midsection. Again, as he strikes, he can either hit the hand, okay, angle out, okay, move to the either side. Okay. Or if you have no choice but to move straight back, you create distance as you strike the wrist. And you want to primarily attack the wrist if possible, because going for the upper part of the arm, you may be an even exchange. Okay, so that's your basically. Okay, that's just one basic way. Okay, secondly, you can also meet, just as we did the other angle, meet the weapon. Instead of coming over, just moving and triangulating. Okay, striking at the same time. Switch. Okay. The first movement was moving to the outside, or the wrist, or striking, meeting the hand, or to the wrist. Okay. Okay. Another movement If you don't have time to angle to either side and you're sort of stuck and there's maybe obstacles around you, you still have a chance to blade your body and get out of the way. So if you could thrust forward, I simply turn my body. Again, using my hand to block. Go hard, go straight in. Okay, again. Moving in. Straight in. When you execute that move, it's important that your stick remain vertical. Otherwise, if I come in and it's this way, you'd still slide in. So I want to deflect it on the side, just like that. Okay. Another way that you can deal with a straight line of attack is as the person thrusts. Okay, this is what we call an abanico strike. Okay, come straight in. Okay, I angle my body. 1, 2, can even go 3 strikes. Initial move, 2, 3. I can move at any time. There, or just stay here. Okay? Again, last time. Once you learn the basic counters, it's very important that you practice with a partner. There's different ways that you can practice. One of the ways we're going to demonstrate right now is the most basic. What we're going to do is go 1 through 5 and just practicing the counter without the follow-ups. Now I strike. Okay, that's just a real basic way. Once you practice the counters and you're comfortable with them, then you can add the follow-ups. Okay. 2. Give them a little time to work. Of course, no one's going to stand there and allow you, but in the beginning you have to, otherwise how will you develop the skill? Okay, we go back, now we can alternate. You can challenge yourself. One person works on all the angles, now we can alternate back and forth. Okay, forget the counter, with the follow-up. Got to. Okay. Okay. It's okay. So that's just one way to start developing your reflexes. You can go counter for counter without follow-ups. Then you can add follow-up strikes. Then if you want to take it to a higher level, you start adding maybe 1 or 2 fakes. For example, I attack. He counters. Let me start here again. I am the trainer now. I'm working with him. I go maybe 1 through 5. I let him work, and then I might start where I fake. Okay, I may fake, force him to respond. Okay. Okay. Now we're starting to build reflexes. You have 5 basic angles. You have different counters that you can utilize, but you want to go somewhere else from there. You don't want to just get stuck in a pattern, so you want to start developing your reflexes. When I can also, once he's comfortable with that, then I may add 2 fakes. I may go 1, let him work. 2, go 1 fake. Once I see that he's got that pretty good, then I may go 1, 2, 3. Okay, start. Now, he doesn't know where I'm attacking. I may start mixing up the numbers. Okay, so these are just some ways that we can work on developing your reflexes once you're comfortable with the tactics.